And we're back, everyone, to more Valhalla. So this just should be the final day. So, we just have... Well, I think it's probably gonna be like half a day since, you know, it's the party and all that. And we have to go deal with Gabby too, so that's... So it's gonna be interesting to say the least. Also, at some point I'm going to have to go back and reload like day 17 and then spend my money and then go through the whole day to the 30th and then go all the way through the 30th to the 31st and then so forth just to get that ending. But we can worry about that after. As for now, it's time to go oh wait, it isn't time to go midstream to turn slides, go to the party. Yeah, I'm that dick. I'm that dick that goes to a party and changes the TV to what I want to watch. Ain't I? After, usually we're doing family gatherings, I just usually sit and watch TV and not really socialize that much, because I'm that guy. I don't really socialize much at all. As my social interaction, I exist. That's about it. Otherwise, I'm usually in my room the majority of the time people are over. People aren't over, I should say. Anyway, ... Well, let's see. Gary's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. I already agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it myself. ... Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute. Relax, everything will be alright, I can assure you of that. ... Drink something, maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? Big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. ... Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. What's my, you give me a hug? I'm okay. Hello. We're not okay. Oh, I need more drinks. You know what's fun? We can't even access the jukebox for this section. Gabby. Yeah, we can't even change the song, so we're just stuck with it. It's a bit somber, isn't it? Come in. Excuse me. Okay, hey. You talk first. No, well, this here's a bit awkward, isn't it? Some days ago, I got a letter, and even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. Hey, what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least downtown now. Huh? I figure I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. She always looks so... She either looks sad or angry. She doesn't seem to have like a neutral face. It's just anger or sad. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Well, I guess she does have that more surprised face. That is a thing. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in there? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. Lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry. Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? Ugh, now I'm fucking pissed. Oh, she has a happy face. Were you laughing? Sorry, I just... all the times my sister provoked you that way. That time where she gave you chocolate flavors 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day, and you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bet you knew me like the back of her hand. Well, that was supposed to piss me off like that. I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? Tell me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. Organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Now to imagine artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it secret from everyone. Why? Oh, now she looks even more angry. Hell if I know. Oh, no, I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was she avoid boring me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum shots into her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. The rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find out what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her outer defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, maybe it was blood pressure, maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards, they don't know. She kept a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her, maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone, instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what else won't bring her back, I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I apologized to her? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? The amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. Today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effect. You're alive, you're here, I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Joe. But no, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone though. So let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we do it together. Together? No, it's a fun loving person. The best we can do right now is to try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask though, did she really start to clamp out chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get physically worse after you left or anything, everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that goes way back before you left. Back then we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, so I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that, sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. Both are things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been more mature and not shout at you either, so let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how did you find me exactly? Have you heard of a messy sport called Dangeroo? I have, yeah. I do besides visit from time to time. No doubt. I don't think that's right. I think, didn't you come here before that post was made on the thing? I thought you came before that thread was made. Huh. Weird. The description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Joe, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, nothing. I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years though. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies or quit right then and there. After graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why should she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go with that, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. Then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was probably because she was so pushy. You know, she had the best intentions. She could be abrasive from time to time, and it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? Well, she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage. I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me to walk on my freedom, my say on the matter. So that's where you stopped loving Little? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much. Well, you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 4 years old and work in a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand, I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it, tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It would have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and heart about that with her. Sister said something like that. Told you she mentioned her more on one occasion I was sorry towards about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. Should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. You're quite the hothead, you, me, and my sis. You're supposed to be the mature one, you know, play your role correctly. Why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that. Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? Well, my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same, and in perspective, no matter what reason I came up with, it would never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things look easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. So you and my sister went for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. I need no drink. So there will quite a few relationships that go that way. You both say things you regret, but neither of you really wants to face the other person or feel what the other one might say. It's a bit unfortunate, but yeah. Like I said, berating myself for these past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I don't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. Her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Mourning is fine, all, but we should be celebrating her life. She was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. Same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in our honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. I was gonna say she's underage. What are you doing, me? Yeah, I could give her. Yeah, why not Blue Fairy? It's simple enough. But you don't have to put the alcohol in. Remember that. You don't have to put any out. Got this for a sec. Okay. Ahem. Oh no, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. Sorry to me now that we were both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. Can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make your rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure that the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey, want to add anything? I always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit. Come on, just this once. I always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiot. Arg. Hey Joe, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. You and I are both too thick-headed, sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. What I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both go off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said, that you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I won't dare leave my little sister alone. And suddenly we got a little sister out of this. Still. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're a worth an adult. Thing is, I didn't actually put alcohol in it, so might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. But I did put alcohol in it. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. For safer first, I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soda bottle she was in retaliation. She was funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... It's like, why did you change my TV? I did hide all the dildos in the house that night only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber salad days later. She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Joe, I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Stop turning it, change my TV. Hey Gary, do your parents know that you're here? I think I met Claire's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. Does Claire know you're using her as a scare track? Of course, how would you go for me otherwise? True. We go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Okay, well, I do live in another district. Claire doesn't live close by, so... Oh, it can't be helped. Unless I'm buying the streets almost have a safe at night, why not stay with me tonight? Wonder how this actually plays out if you got kicked out. Are you sure? I don't live in Manchester, but I'd say it's gonna be enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was very good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. 32nd to expand. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District had almost no bakeries. I don't remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it. I fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark 1 for daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sister was 12 years old, so let's say his sister sent the girls, the acquaintance didn't believe him. We had a bail on whether it was right or not. The bell bar's still in the fridge. It's even labeled sweet victory. Heh. Well, the door never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and her circle of friends and lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobe. She did because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. You two fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. That's a bit alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh, I thought there was gonna be a party, huh? I'm over here. Party? It's about New Year's celebration. Wanna stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You won't get a cola for the night, though. No alcohol. I mean, I did give you that drink with no alcohol after all. Okay, it's time to catch up even more, and I can introduce you to some friends, are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, I'm coming here, there's someone I want to... And here's what I hate. It's like here we are having this nice bonding moment, but then the party just gets cut out. Like I wanted to go to the party. Nope. It's just completely cut out. And roll the credits. I mean, in my opinion, this here is a good game, even though it's not really a game. It's basically a visual novel. Jose Fernando and Christopher. A lot of Fernando and Christopher. But yeah, it's one of those games that's like, sure it's not really a game, but just the whole NPCs and their stories, you really start to connect with them. And then you get attached to the characters, and then you reach this point though where it's just over, and it makes you feel sad that, well, it's over. Oh yeah, Cassandra Khan, Brian Quick, Ben Chris. And then special thanks to everyone who pre-ordered. You, right there. Not quite sure what was up with the whole Anna thing, but... Shrug. I'm dead, family and friends. Thank you for all the support. This is for you. Huh. Actually, I think maybe I might do a bonus video. I might do a bonus video, because there are... Yeah, there is the prologue version I want to maybe look at. But anyway, we haven't even reached the ending yet. We're having the credits before the ending, which is a bit shrugged. But yeah. It's a bonus because it's like we set up with this whole party thing, and then you don't really get experience the party. It just moves on without you experiencing the party. It's just over. It's just very unfortunate. But did you have fun? I don't know. Did we have fun? I'd say this was enjoyable. Probably enjoyable than most games. You also got to make cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? Oh, we're speaking to the girl, right? I also got to meet cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? And she's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You're dozing off back now. Yeah, we don't actually get a scene where she's like in our apartment. Good night, Jill. We're gonna play some more tomorrow. Good night. I mean, we do have our console that does play that Modern Warrior Julian game. And Sukeban Games. So where's my ending sequences? I forget if I have to push a button or not. Maybe I'm just waiting for the music to run out. Do I have to push a button? Boop. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, Friday, February 3rd. It's been over a month now. Oh, yeah. This is good, very good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. Oh, I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks. I spilled it on the floor. I screwed up my budget. Oh, hi, Jim Stirring. So the least I could do after... It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, looks like curry and rice. Oh, so we look cuter though for some reason. I didn't realize we have our, you know, a twin tail thing going on. Now we have these front tails. Interesting. The least I could do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask you something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know. Small city, turns out two very grateful girls soon became regulars, and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Joe. Two questions, actually. First one was, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know, it sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted two little girls. There was a cover-up. I mean, wait, that was her that said that. There was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assailing innocent civilians would be unthinkable, on paper at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed them before an over unit subdued me, then escaped from their custody. In reality... That's all I need to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Did you have another question? Yeah, how did you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich and the other one knows I smelled like curry. Yeah, they're sure really nice girls, huh? I didn't deserve what that bastard did to them. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of the angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Joe. That's a nice ending. I like that. Wait, Friday, did it say January? So we went technically back before February? God, I can't believe I'm actually here. The concert will begin any second now. Kia! Wow, I've never seen you so openly inside before. Don't talk too loud, yo. You'll startle her. Oh, snap. Wait, her hair looks a bit... I think that's her clip thing. I was gonna say, that looks odd. Oh, my hair's in buns now. Interesting. It's always nice to see her so happy she just got damn it, lets herself go. She looks nice with her cap. You sure you don't mind me? Of course not. That way I won't be the only one with little clue as to what's going on. Is it true that you served this Miki girl at the bar? Amazing as it sounds. Very nice girl. But very oblivious to the rest some people represent. How so? She doesn't mind stalkers and such. Oh. How's your wounds? I'm doing fine. I sleep nicely. I can sleep better at night. What transpired inside that bank? Not important anymore. Important is that Stella will get me a job after I heal. She will. She's preparing a new armor set for me and wants me to be a bodyguard. I'd be paid for something I do anyways, and I'll get to spend more time with her. That's nice. Not to spread out and help more people, but it's a nice start. Want to be a vigilante, then? Maybe. Yeah, she's coming out. It's her. It's actually her. Look, it's hard. Oh, you hear? Jill, this song is for you. What? What? We don't even get to hear the song. Anyway, now back to February. So that's weird, though. If you're going, oh yeah, let's go to February. Then let's go back to January. Then let's go back to February. Well, like, can't you just do it in order? Can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. Separating our hell. See, you get me, it's very fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Emma, you remind me a little bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Aw. It's different with you, though. My sis Jill was more frustrated. There was one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on. Cucumber? Ow. Just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, I got stuck in with my fingers. Seriously. Sound a bit like Lenore then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. More of my sister was as ass. What this girl was trying to say is that you, with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of an ass. That just means there's enough to show both of you. Shell? You're talking too much, Alma. Right? And then we go back to January again. So yeah, I think I have a fantasy about a woman castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicle should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. Oh, hi you. What's that guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill fantasy? I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? Just listen to one of your anecdotes. Tell me about the Tijuana thing. Now this, don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe, you're adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was... Oh, fuck. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise. Quite you. She back against name she rejected for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently sometime after she got out of the treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then she was amazing. She was? Yeah. Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Right, that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates and at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Hope you can find a room that does that, I guess. Maybe fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. She practically accomplished all that by herself. She also beat machine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. Took a truck to take her down. She was great, and to think I'm sort of like her sister. Sorry, Becky. Did she say something? Huh, I did not. Wait, I swear I heard someone call me Sorry Becky. Come again? It's not common for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it's weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ball sack got... Well, that was interesting. I think I sort of knew that, but yeah, at the same time I didn't, so tying the pieces together, I suppose. Guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to the ceiling. I'm going to falsify my identity effectively around here. I want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gail, we're leaving for like a week or a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. Bye. And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend saying up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place, like where the switches and valves are. But I already know they're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive lights, she'll stop calling armatures. She'll take care of your foreball just fine. Not worried about him, I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we are leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. Left your box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pets in my Imotoville, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Imoku? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. There you can now save heart data. Loading heart data from your touch screen on the phone will let you start from day 1. We'll keep your items and money. Boop. And then we gotta go New Game Plus again if we really want to. Huzzah! So, now then. But I don't know, sometimes it says that, sometimes it says goodbye, Miss Bartender. So yeah, there is something I want to say, because there is the prologue, and there is the Anna thing. I want to look into that. But firstly, I want to get this ending. So, we're gonna do this at... no, we have to do this today. Oh yeah, power's already off. So. Boop. So go to an ammo camera, right? Go here. Boop. Son of a bitch. It's the Red Shiba. He's now my wall. He's now on my walls. That's a thing. But there goes all for money. So now then. Now we just have to go through day 30, back to where we were, and get the ending. So, yeah, we'll be back. Okay, so, a few things. Since we didn't, you know, give Carol Mickey tea for the first time on this one, since we did give her tea last when we were recording, we completely missed this part, and I just realized that. Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same. Oh, so anything new for this conference? Well, it is an encore. We're trying to make it the same for those that come go to the first. So she's basically not going to give us tickets because we didn't give her tea the first time. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise or something. Or this one time I sang a cover song by B-Link. Of course, in return they sang Your Love Is the Drug. Do you know the B-Link covers? They're very nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from the on-stage performers they are, really. Suzu, for example, can be really charged at times. She also laughs a lot, then I'll with that. Yeah, well, Anna's a party girl through and through. Non-charged, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe, I mean, the images that have started goes with her expression. It's like living Victorian dolls or something. And I wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me if we want people to notice that we're to break the cutesy idol concept. So they took the opposite up by becoming cool beers with melancholic songs. I would say they went the opposite way. Opposite of cutesy idol who be unkept tone deaf girls spewing with vitriol and hate. Yeah, true, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a sparkler star first. Okay, and now it's basically the same. I mean, I can do that though. Well, is it the same what you ordered? I think it is. Yep. Sparkling. That's always a pleasure, Joe. Please come again. Yep, and just like that. Oh, that's a bartender. Nice to see you. Uh-huh. Yeah, just... So, yeah, it's a bit different. Oh well. Anyway, till we get back. Okay, so... You were in contact now, Jared. Please vacate the place by February or discuss renewal for landlord. Oh, so technically I guess we could spend time with a girl, but... Well, we're gonna be distracted at work, yay. The area we found is pretty comfortable. Quite you. So, I guess we have till February. Huh. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Cause, oh yeah, I might as well show this off. Cause this show is a bit annoying, okay? So as usual, Yo, you have me trying spark. Oh yeah. Did you fuck? You totally fucked. Oh, streaming fan. Hi, streaming fan. This guy totally fucked. Anyway. Oh, right, yep. We don't even have half our songs. Yeah, then. So here's what you have to do. Sure, skipped out towards meant to buy the Wi-Fi router to him. Oh shit, I forgot what you want. Oh god, we forgot what you want. I can't remember what you want. I screwed up already. Yep, see here's the problem. Wi-Fi router. I screwed up completely. For the occasion. I actually got right. Wow, that's pretty good. But anyway, yeah, it's just like that. Anyway, we'll be back. So, I'm curious. And once again, it's just that. So I guess we just go through this and then ending? Huh. Which means we have to go through the whole thing over again. Oh well. By the way, this time, sure I'm a bit dizzy. Must be the alcohol. The what? I did say that's right, the alcohol taboo, didn't I? Yeah, but don't worry, I'll pass on, but I gave proper Adini this time. Just to see what happened, and apparently this is what happened. You heard that? You gave a minor alcohol. Shame on you. Let's be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First, if you're dizzy, then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice. If you're trying to justify your action for more, you're digging yourself deeper. I thought that was gonna be... Hey, that. Right. Anyway. You know, the screen takes a bit too long, in my opinion. Also, it's very unfortunate that we can't just skip or go through the credits faster. But yeah, we seem to linger here for a bit too long, in my opinion. Especially since we're supposed to be going on to, you know, the ending sequence. We have to wait for the song to end. Yep, there we go. February 1st. By the way, we're kicked out of our apartment. To think I'd be infected. They're pretty ruthless. They don't even let you just skip 1 month. That was 2 months later already, actually. Sigh, Jojo. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Yep. Right. About that. Forget, I don't want to hear it. Go to sleep, tomorrow you regroup and think what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa, your bed is huge. Queen size considering I lived with a guy for at least 4 years. You can get lonely, but also really comfortable, just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the future in here. I haven't slept in a mattress in fuck over 2 years now. That'd be good for your back. And bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Night night. I'm not sure I would consider it the worst bad ending. I'm pretty sure this here is not. I mean, we get to sleep with Alma at least. It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either, she looks so comfortable right now. Sigh. Her boss would have let me crash in her place. Oh well, let's just try to sleep a bit and... No, go away. Oh, you piece of work, don't you dare sleep on my... fit. My fit? Face? Okay, nope, we died. Because the cat slept on our face and we suffocated. But hey, at least we gotta sleep with that one before the end. Huh. So yeah, that was... Pal, that was... Valhalla. So anyway, I do like how after you beat the game once, you get basically you and Gabby on the title screen, which is interesting to say the least. But anyway, that's it for Valhalla. I may try looking at the prologue of the Anna thing, but yeah. Hope you all enjoyed, thank you, and have a nice day.